Hey, you tapped in with the 2011 King. This that real 2A top. Straight out of LA. Let's go. Hey yo, click, clack, chrome, yeah, the setup supreme. 2011 King got the whole Mac clean. Slide heavy, drip deadly, that's my theme. Every piece I pull got that showroom gleam. Pro 2A, this a God-given right. Got a crazy collection, keep it locked in sight. From the safe to the range, we don't play. Big steel, big stance, 2A-N-LA. 2A-N-LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. 2A-N-LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. Yeah, tatted everything.
YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A-N-LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. Alright, fam, before we get this episode rolling, just a couple of disclaimers. I do not sell firearms, nor do I promote the sale of firearms or accessories or anything that would constitute a violation of YouTube community guidelines. Any reviews that I do on firearms or accessories are just that. They are for review purposes only. And if I reference the gun manufacturer or the company that happened to supply the product, I am just referencing that for disclosure purposes. All right? Now, fam, look. If you are not a member of the 2A-N-LA fam club, I do not know what you are doing at this point in time. As a member of the fan club, you receive unreleased content. You'll receive content early. You become automatically eligible for all the giveaways that we do in our bi-weekly live streams, fam. Look. I believe I offer some of the best giveaway opportunities on YouTube. So make sure you're a member of the fam club. It's only $2.99 a month. Just click on that join button down below. And if you are interested in any of the 2A-N-LA merchandise, just hit that QR code in the corner. You see it. You see it right there. That will take you to the 2A-N-LA channel. Also, you can sign up to participate in a lot of our giveaways there. So make sure you hit that QR code. All right, that's it. Now let's get back into the episode. All right, fam, let's get this episode rolling. So look, every year I do a couple of these videos. Usually around July, August, I do a video with all the guns I purchased in the first half of the year. And then around January, February, I do all the guns I got in totality for the year. So that's what this video is all about. We got a lot of guns to get through, fam. So let's get into it. Let's start it off right with your boy Sig Sauer MCX Spear, fam. I did this build. I love the way this gun looked. It was my intent to add a spear to the collection. We were able to get this pistol version. This bad boy is a thumper. It is a thumper. I love the way the build turned out though, and very, very happy to add this to the collection in 2025. All right, fam, next up, definitely my favorite piston-driven gun in my collection, arguably my favorite pickup in 2025. This is the HKMR 556A4, piston-driven, got that Law Tactical folder on it. Love, love, love the way this gun shoots. When I saw this gun at SHOT Show 25, I knew I wanted to add one to my collection, and ecstatic that I was able to pick one up. All right, fam, this next one was a late addition to the collection. This is your boy, Son of Liberty Gun Works Mark 1, outfitted with that DFCO furniture and that Vortex goodness, that cloud defense light. Look, fam, this bad boy is a shooter. It is smooth. The construction is incredible. If you haven't seen the review on this, definitely go back and check it out. And I should say there are reviews on every gun that you're going to see today on my channel, so make sure you don't miss them and make sure you check out the Sons of Liberty Gun Works Mark 1. All right, fam, whenever you can add a V7 to the collection, it's a good year. And when you partner V7 with Terran Tactical, you know you're getting extraordinary construction and manufacturing with an aesthetic that is unlike any other. This is one of my favorite shooting AR-15s. Crazy lightweight, crazy fast. Man, love, love, love to have been able to add this to the collection in 2025. This next one, Type A, had been on my radar. To pick up a Type A rifle had been on my radar for a long time, and I kept debating whether I wanted to go 5.56, 308, 5.56, 308. When I got the opportunity to kind of pick up this one-of-one quad rail in this FDE, yeah, I couldn't pass it up. If you haven't seen the review on this one, definitely go back and check it out. It is an amazing shooting little pistol, again, chambered in 5.56, Type A quad rail. All right, fam, now it's time to get into my PCC bag. We're going to start off with this Noveske Space Creep. I have been wanting to add a Noveske PCC to the collection. We threw on that Cherry Bomb. We got the GL5 Pro. We got the Ames sitting on that Unity Riser, Magpul Pro, backup sights, Odin Works brakes. Look, fam, this gun is incredibly soft shooting. It's a blast to shoot. I'm very, very happy I was able to add the Noveske Space Creep to my collection in 2025. And while we're talking about PCCs, I couldn't wait to add to my collection. Look, fam, the HK MP5/SP5 is iconic, and I had my eyes on picking up either an SP5 or an SP5K forever. Love, love, love that I was able to add this bad boy, the HK SP5K, to my collection in 2025. Such a fun little shooting gun, lightweight, low recoiling, just a blast to shoot. Kind of a must-have, I think, for any collector. Next up, we have arguably my favorite PCC, not only of this year, but in my collection. And this is your boy Sig Sauer MPXK, redone by Terran Tactical. Got that carbon fiber rail to it, added a carbon fiber pistol grip, MRO. Look, the gun is set up amazing. It shoots amazing, so soft, so fast. Yeah, great trigger. If you get a chance to pick up one of these bad boys, definitely do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. All right, fam, let's get into the 2011s that I added to the collection. Let's start off with your boys, Fusion Firearms XP Pro. This bad boy has been redone, collaborated with Skip's Gun. Skip's put that 4 Portsman on there, pinned the grip safety, did a trigger job, added a toolless guide rod. Now this bad boy runs. It ran before, now it runs. An amazing shooting gun. Every year I like to do a gun or two, take a budget firearm and improve it to help it reach its potential. This bad boy is actually going to go to one of my channel members who won it recently. And if you're not a member, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, this is your boy's Fusion Firearms XP Pro. All right, fam, this next one is my favorite carry gun in my collection. This is your boy's Cosent Arms 3.5-inch 2011. It's got that chunk port in the front with the gold accents. I told you guys, Cosent is one of those companies you got to keep your eye on. They keep getting better and better and better and making more and more incredible firearms. I love my Cosent 3.5-inch, and this is why I carry it almost every day. All right, fam, this next gun, I ranted, I raved about it. I told you guys it was fighting way above its weight class, that it was probably the best value pistol on the market. I said if it has one drawback, it is that aesthetically it is not as stunning as some of the other offerings out there, but I said stand by. Of course, I'm talking about the Masterpiece Arms DS9 Hybrid. So me and my boy Trent at TDS Gunworks got together, and when you put 2A-N-LA and TDS Gunworks together, you get a gun that looks like this. This bad boy is stunning. Those rose gold accents, he added the porting, the V porting onto it, fam. If you haven't seen, I did the original review on this, so make sure you go back and check out the original review, and I did a secondary review after the upgrades and the porting and everything. Make sure you go back and check this gun out. We're talking Grail gun stack. All right, fam. Next up, we got your boys Race City Defense RC9. Done in that distressed FDE. I love the look. This is the Mod 1 with the inline porting. This gun is an amazing shooter. Again, if you're not familiar with Race City Defense, you need to be. Their Mod 2 is crazy good, crazy good. And, you know, they've got hot stuff coming out in 2026. There is no doubt that another RCD gun is going to end up in my collection very, very soon. All right, fam, what happens when you pair up 2A-N-LA, Covert Projects, and T-Gun Vault? You get the Watchtower Apache Dragon, fam. The detailing on this gun is amazing. The engraving work is just spectacular. We got that competition comp on there. This gun shoots amazing. It's so pretty though, I don't like to shoot it. But it is an amazing addition to the collection. I love this one-of-one Dragon. Covert did their thing. T-Gun Vault did his thing. Look, crazy. All right, fam. These next two guns check some boxes for me. I have wanted to add a Cabot to my collection. I think most collectors do. Cabots tend to be 1911s. They tend to be very ornate. That's not my bag. I'm more of a modern 2011 guy, and I like to shoot my guns. So when they came out with the Insurrection, that answered all of the questions. Great shooting gun, great looking gun. Ecstatic to have added this to my collection in 2025. This next gun also checked a huge box for me because I have been hearing people rave about the Fowler Vanta series forever. They're just very difficult to come by in general and very hard to come by in California. Was able to pick this up through a private party transaction. It's got that Valentine grip on it. I think Fowler makes arguably one of the best aesthetic looking guns out there. Some people feel like the slide work is a little too busy. I feel like it is perfection and it is a great shooter. Now, I think the gun is beautiful as is, but stay tuned, fam. 2026, we may do a little something. All right, fam, these next two are among the heavy hitters in my collection for 2025. Not that they all aren't, but really on the 2011 side. Starting off with your boys, Jacob Gray Knox 9, winner of the most innovative 2011 and 2025 at the 2A-N-LA Heat Check Awards. I feel like they killed the aesthetic. This gun is ported and compensated. It is flat shooting. It is fast. An amazing shooting 2011, the Jacob Gray Knox 9. All right, fam, and since we are talking about Heat Check Awards winners, why don't we talk about the winner of the best new 2011 of 2025, the Dark Forge Reaper. This gun is beautiful. It is incredibly well done. Again, another hybrid pistol, ported and compensated. I can't say enough about how much I love this gun. I'm very tempted to go over the top with the aesthetic and do some engraving work, but the thing is, I love the way this gun shoots so much, I don't want to mess with it. I'm planning on putting a ton of rounds through my Dark Forge Reaper covert version. All right, fam, we're getting into the last two guns of 2025, and you know it's not a year unless you pull an Infinity or two, and I was blessed and fortunate to do so this year, starting off with the Infinity Viscount. Look, I am not a 1911 guy, and this gun is definitely giving 1911 vibes, but I can tell you, Island Barrel ported, the aesthetic is amazing. It shoots amazing. Man, I feel like Infinity killed it with this firearm, and ecstatic to be able to add this to my collection in 2025. All right, fam, last but certainly not least, arguably the best shooting 2011 that I purchased in 2025, and that is the Infinity Iconic. This bad boy is hybrid, ported with that huge comp on it, crazy, lightweight, fam. Talk about a gun that is fast, is accurate as all get out, and lightweight to blast to shoot. The Infinity Iconic checks all of those boxes. I feel like it's an acquired taste. I think it's aesthetically beautiful. Some people just don't like the huge overhang on the front. I think it grows on you. What's not debatable is that this gun is a phenomenal shooting 2011. All right, fam, that's it. This is your boy, 2A-N-LA's 2025 additions to my collection. 19 guns in total. I think there's like 11 2011s and 9 other short-barreled rifles. Look, great year in 2025 without a doubt, but stay tuned. I think 2026 is going to be just as good with additions from Venom and Rafferty and Infinity and Viking and others, and who knows. All right, so stand by for 2026. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.